Hello. Hello, friends. Oh, I just got ink on my hand. Oh, my word. I got major ink on my hand. What on earth? Oh, my word. I haven't done that since I was a kid. I guess I'm throwing that pen away. Yuck. Hi, everyone. What a way to start. Oh, stink. Well, I guess first sprint, what I'm doing is going to scrub my hands. Oh, my goodness. That was major. Gross. Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? Happy Sunday evening. I hope that you have had a wonderful weekend and are ready to just chill for the night. I have a to-do list. I have goals that need to get done. So first sprint, I'm going to be filming my April TBR. I have all my books pulled out, ready to go. This is why I'm still in my church shirt. So I'm going to film my April TBR, not TBR. Did I say TBR? Wrap up. I mean my April wrap up. And then I'm reading tonight on my Kindle. Who even am I? I'm reading The Busybody Book Club by Freya Sampson, who wrote The Lost Ticket, which I loved last year. So I'm reading The Busybody Book Club, which just came out or is coming out in May. So look at me reading a Neck Alley book the month that it's actually coming out. I'm so proud of myself. I need to film a clip for another video. I would like to do a little bit of yoga stretching. I didn't really do a workout today. I don't need to do much, but my back has been a little wonky. So I'm going to do a little bit of yoga stretching for my back. And then I have clothes that need to get put away. I folded the laundry, but it's all needs to get put away because it's like on my bed. So that is my plan for the evening. Filming, yoga, reading, and clothes away. If I can get all of those things done, I would be thrilled. What are you guys up to tonight? What are you reading? What are you working on? Let me know. Hello, Jeannie. Just finished chapter 3 of Whisper. Love it. Plan to read more in the first book of Joel C. Rosenberg's latest series. This one is The Kremlin Conspiracy. Cool. Hi, Kathleen. I seem to have fallen into a little slump. Uh-oh. Read so much for middle grade March that my pace has slowed down more than I would like. Only finished 2 books in April. Fingers crossed it gets better. Roll with it, but it will get better. I promise you. Hello, PJ. Reading Dungeon Crawler Carl tonight. Just started it, 35 pages in. Wonderful. Hi, Amy. Alternating between a book about bibliotherapy and a sweet and cozy book by Debbie Macomer called Must Love Flowers. That sounds perfect for May. Hi, Jenny. When Jeannie hits a slump, find that reading something light or one of my tried and true authors helps me get back on track. Yeah. Or for me, because I was slumping at the beginning of April, which I'm going to talk about in my wrap up. I definitely was slumping at the beginning of the month. And I dove into a big fantasy, Ship of Magic, and it was like a 35-hour audiobook, and I loved it. And I just kept me wanting to read, and then I was fine after that. Hi, Kat. Happy Sunday sprints. Between grading and editing, I'll be starting a new murder mystery series, Misery Hates Company, in the Marigold Manor series by Elizabeth Hobbs. Nice. I hope that you love it. Also, eating the brownies that I just baked. Woo-woo! Eat some for me. Hello. Reading Winnie the Pooh, book 1, eating my dinner. Took a walk in the park with my parents and went to HomeSense. Lovely. What a great day. I know. Yum. Exactly. Hi, Rhonda. Hello, Jennifer. What's up, Pamela? Finished a Sonic cheeseburger, deciding what to read tonight. Think I'll finish Europa, a KU book, and then the sky's the limit. Hello, Vaughn. Cooking pork belly, reading Rediscover Jesus, An Invitation, and The Teacher. Nice. Hi, Katie. Looking forward to making some good progress in Anne Boleyn. King's Obsession by Alison Weir. Been a good reading week. Wonderful. Hoping to turn the tide. What hasn't been a good reading week? Hoping to turn the tide tonight. Well, I hope that works for you, hanging out at sprints. Always appreciate your hosting regular reading sprints. Thank you. It's going to be a good time. Such a good mom for Jane. Hello. Hopefully I would finish Where the Jasmine Blooms. Well, fingers crossed. I'm with you. Good luck, Jenny. Hope you have a good day. I have no idea what I'm going to read. I have options. Desi, I keep forgetting that I need to send a Voxer to you and Amy. That needs to happen one of these days, like today. I might do that during sprints. I might add that to my list. Hello, Emily. Hello, Andy. Reading These Silent Woods. Ooh, Becky, I really enjoy that. Thank you. Hi, Kirsten. On my way to Trader Joe's for groceries. Looking forward to reading my Lighthouse Library Cozy when I get back. By book or by crook. Fun. Thank you. Thrift store. My thrift store special. I really like it too. It's very light. I do have a tank top on today, but I've worn it without a tank top if I need it. It was a little cooler here today. By cooler, I mean it was like 73. It was a beautiful day. But I didn't need to like have it airy, but it's also long on the sleeves. It goes about to my elbow. It's wonderful. It was like probably $2 or $3. Starting Project Hail Mary. Finally, it's been on my shelf too long. Plus, we upgraded our bed and it comes on Saturday. Fun. Destiny, I hope you love Project Hail Mary. It's so good. Are you listening to it on audio at all or just in print? The audiobook is fantastic. One of the characters that shows up maybe a third of the way through or something is spectacular on audio. It adds so much being able to listen to it. Hello, Kelly. I'll be reading a Lisa Jewell backlist book called The Girls in the Garden. Can't put it down right now. I love that. When you get to a point in a book that you just don't want to stop. I love that. Hello, Christy. Hi, Jen. Hello, Midge. Crystal, good evening. Starting Life Impossible by Matt Haig. Happy to see you doing amazing readathon. May join your team if I survive escape the readathon. Yes, for those who missed it, the amazing readathon, which is inspired by The Amazing Race, announcement went up today. And I am one of the co-hosts for Team Pathfinders, which is basically people who want the community of a readathon but don't want the competition. That's my team, Pathfinders. So we can skip prompts. We can read the prompts in whatever order we want to. Like, basically, it's read whatever you want, as little or as much. There's no points for our team. It's just joining in the fun and having the community and connecting with other people without all the stress of the actual readathon. So if that sounds like you, come join Team Pathfinders. Woot woot. Happy. Oh, and the announcement for it is from 4 Paws in a Book, Bree, over at 4 Paws in a Book. She is amazing, and it's such a fun readathon to be a part of because she does so much to make it really, really interesting, and she does all these extra videos and plans out everything. Like, it's so well done. So definitely go watch her announcement video. Hello, Jen. I have some major reading to do tonight, finishing the only one left and hope to start another book. Good luck. We will make sure that there's some good sprints. Hello, Gwen. Happy to be able to do Sunday sprints, reading The Binding by Bridget Collins. I was a bit doubtful when I started, but you're loving it. Good. I'm so glad. Jamsters! Woo woo! Reading Absolution by Jeff Vandermeer, book 4. Yay for finishing a series, right? I think, is that the last one? Amazing, Jill. Pre-ordered the Busybody Book Club. I'm really enjoying it. I'm 50% through right now. So I don't normally read on my Kindle like ever because it's my bedtime reading. So I lay in bed and I read maybe a page or two and then I fall asleep. But I kept restarting books or starting new books because I'm like, I have no idea what I read the night before. So I'm like, I need to start it in another room so that when I go to bed, I'm already invested in the story, invested in the characters, and it's been working. I even just ate dinner and read while I was eating dinner on my Kindle. What? I just need to get in the habit of using it more often, and it will also help me to continue making progress with my NetGalley because that's almost all that's on there. I don't have KU. I just read NetGalley books on there for the most part, or Amazon First Reads. Occasionally I get one of those, but I very rarely purchase books to put on there. It's mostly NetGalley stuff. So hello, Jennifer. Finishing Every Sweet Thing is Bitter. Nice. Hello, Ashley. Working on planning my kids' homeschool week ahead, but I may have to pop out and grab them from youth also. If I can get planning done, I can then read. Goals. It's good to have something to look forward to. I'll be continuing my reread of The Extraordinary Deaths of Mrs. Kipp. Nice, Morgan. I hope that it's just as good the second time around. Hi, Lisa. Hope all is well. I'm reading Dead Med by Frida McFadden. Thank you so much. Hi, Nicole. Reading Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score, watching baseball and working on laundry. Sounds like a good Sunday night. Hello, hello. Reading Lonesome Dove. 84% through. That's amazing. That's a chunker. Good for you. Very immersive. You love it. I'm so glad that you're loving it. Hello. Oh no, Sue. Are you in the kind of slump where you don't want to read at all, or where nothing that you read is catching your attention? Clarify that, because the advice will be different depending on what kind of slump you're in. Finishing up a nonfiction book and then getting to The Lions of Fifth Avenue. Oh, I really want to read that one. I really enjoy Fiona Davis and would like to read all of her books. Hi, Debbie. Finished listening to The Quiet Librarian. Oh, nice. Did you end up loving it? That's on my want to read list. I definitely am interested in The Quiet Librarian. A Life Once Dreamed by Rachel Fordham. Nice. Hello, Noreen. Reading Say You'll Remember Me in print and Good Dirt on audio. Fighting a cold. Oh, no. Sorry about that. Stick to the audio so you can just close your eyes. Except then you might fall asleep. Halfway through The Teller of Small Fortunes. How are you liking that one, Jennifer? I have a lot of plans in store for summer I'll be excited for. Ooh, I definitely need to chat with you. Can't wait to hear. Hi, Shani. Working on an arc that comes out this month. Also, who am I? This never happens, right? Seriously, I'm with you. Reading Water Baby by Chioma. Yep, from Book of the Month. Nice. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I skipped in May because I really only wanted add-ons. I didn't want any of the 5. I should have waited, because I sometimes like to wait and then hear what other people are thinking about the books and then choose later. But I was just like, nah, I'll just wait. Just finished Museum of Ordinary People. How did you like that, Jane? Now starting The Curious Inheritance of Blakely House. I will. That's going to be in my April wrap up. I will tell you that I did not like it as much as everyone else. I could not get past the adultery. So I don't care how beautifully written it was. I don't care the surprises that were in there. The feeling that I walked away with was anger. And so that's never fun for me. It's not necessarily the book's fault. It's just a personal preference in my reads. So yeah, I'll talk about it more in my wrap up. Anyone have ideas for an easy craft? I'm over crocheting. Have you gotten into, like macrame has similarities to crochet, or diamond painting is totally different. Play Happy Color on your phone. I do have some journaling to catch up on. PJ does. Probably finishing the last few pages of chapter 3 of Whispers, since I didn't get it finished before the live. Oh yeah, we had our first live for Whisper today. It's such a good book. I'm really enjoying it so far. Getting laundry into the dryer and continue reading Midnight Library. Nice. Planning on cleaning during the talkie bits and reading Language of Flowers. But first finishing dinner. What's for dinner, Libby? Reading The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness, page 232 of 519. Making some good progress. Just got home from church and then dinner reading The Nightingale. Nice, Liz. Hello, Jay. I'll be starting Celestial Bodies, which is a nonfiction about ballet appreciation. Hoping it's interesting. Wow. Hello, Jen. Also debating doing TAR this year. I think I'll be joining your team. I think I need to start small with a non-competitive team and see if I can keep up. That's the thing that's nice, because you can follow the prompts. I'm going to probably try to follow the prompts because I liked that part of it, but also there's no pressure. Or if a prompt shows up that I don't want to do, or like a fast forward or any of those like little twists along the way, you can do them or you cannot do them. It's totally up to you. It's just a lot of freedom, and I love that. But also you can follow along if you want to. There's just no stress because we're not recording. We don't have to submit anything on my team. Hello, Kimber. Finishing up Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. How do you like it in comparison to the other ones? I'm curious. Be doing work for work and reading The Housemaid is Watching. Nice. Hi, Molly. Finishing a book tonight and hoping to start a new one. Haven't picked yet. I mean, we're here to help. We're here to help. After a busy day of gardening, I finished just for the summer, trying to figure out what to read next. Again, we're here to help if you have choices. Kelly, hello. Be listening to The Nightingale while I prepare for Disney Day for my preschoolers tomorrow. Oh, that sounds fun. I love it. Reading the Happy Ever playlist. Nice, Lizzie. I hope you're enjoying that. Katie, 45 minutes left of The Dutch House by Ann Patchett. I'm also hoping to finish Dressmakers of London by Julia Kelly. Wonderful. You could make some decent progress in both of those today, hopefully. Hi, Sandy. Reading Apples Never Fall. Just started it. Wonderful. We're going to go 4 more minutes in comments. Let's see if I can get to the end. Reading a non-Krista book. The Last Sessions. No, I'm not surprised. Got you. Hello, Shayna. Listening to Painted Devils by Margaret Owens. Might pick something up physically. Just glad to have beat my slump. Yes, I'm so glad. No worries. I hope you had fun at your daughter's. Look forward to tonight's sprints. Reading Demon in White by Christopher Riccio. Science fiction space opera, 3rd in the series. Judy, I was at my library book sale yesterday helping out. And we had a whole part of the table. One end of one of the tables is sci-fi stuff. None of it was familiar to me or recognizable in any way. I'm like, I wonder if Judy knows any of these authors or these books. I'm hoping to finish An Art Lover's Guide to Paris and Murder on audio. Physically read Like Water for Chocolate. Wonderful. Hi, Kelsey. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. I forgot to check today to see if anyone had filled out the form. As of yesterday, there was nobody. So it might just be a smaller group, and that's totally fine too. But yeah, I'm going to Minneapolis. 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from right now, I'll be on the plane coming home. Hello, Teresa. I'm reading Crenshaw by Catherine Applegate. Looking forward to starting Nightingale after that. Wonderful. Yay. I'm so excited to be a part of Amazing Readathon. I was like, she asked me a while ago and I didn't answer right away because I forget about Instagram sometimes. So I missed her first ask. And so I was like, hey, so sorry I missed it. I probably don't you probably don't need me anymore. That's fine. I'll just participate. I would have participated as much as I could have. But she's like, actually, we have Team Pathfinders. Would you like to host that? I'm like, yes, that's even more perfect. So I'm excited that I don't have to be on one of the competitive teams. It's a perfect fit for me. So I'm excited. Yay. It's going to be really cool. I love the binding. Nice. Reading Women Talking by Miriam Taves. I've seen that. And it has an adaptation, but I have not watched either. Riddle of the Night. Nice, Tiffany. 4 Paws in a Book is her channel name. It's Bree. 4 Paws in a Book. Rarely participate in readathons because I can't read that many books, but I may have to join your team. There you go, Katie. Let's do it. Team Pathfinders. Jamsters. Love it. Hi, Alma. Going to be rereading Serendipity. Don't purchase ebooks either. All my books on Kindle are first freebies. Yeah, stuff your Kindle days. Nice. Trying a chapter of several audiobooks that have all come in. Fun. You'll have to let us know which one. I don't want to read it all. Okay, you don't want to read it all. Watch a show. Try an audiobook. Do a chapter like Andy's going to do. See if something grabs you. Go back to an old favorite. Read just a section of something that you've loved in the past. Or just wait it out. That's what I do sometimes. I just binge some Netflix in the meantime. And that's okay too. Reading Austin at Sea from NetGalley. I can't wait for that one. How are you liking it? Oh, I'm so excited for that. Reading Sunrise on the Reaping. I read that in April. Loved it. Oh my gosh. Stephanie, I'm praying for your husband. Wow. Oh my gosh. Lord, touch his body right now in the name of Jesus. Whew. Keep us posted. Keep me posted, please, Stephanie. If you could send me an email, if you can. If not, that's totally fine. I will actually, let me write it down because I want to remember that. Okay. All right. Heaven and Earth grocery store for Jennifer. I've heard good things about that one. Skip the last 2 book of the month. I know. Why do they make all the good ones the add-ons? I reading Jane Seymour, The Haunted Queen by Alison Weir, and ear reading Lone Women by Victor Laval. Nice. Hi, Cynthia. Reading How to Solve Your Own Murder, and then Barbecue. The Amazing Readathon. Tar is the Amazing Readathon, which I was just talking about from 4 Paws in a Book, Bree's channel. It's different, but I really like it. Okay. I forget which book that was, Kimber. One of those Trader Joe's frozen meals. Man, I love having those as options when I don't feel like cooking. Going out of town with my friends next week, I'm refusing to buy groceries. A lot of random things get eaten. I love it. That's great. I will look for one. 5 books for Amazing Readathon. I'm on Team Pathfinders. Yay. My night is made. My youngest daughter stopped by quickly to pick something up. I'm excited because she'll be moving home for the summer. Aw, I love that, Amy. I don't read fast the way. Yeah. Pathfinders would be perfect. There you go. That's a good idea, too. Read a little bit of poetry. His name is Gonzalo. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Whew. All right. Well, a little bit over. I wanted to be done by 50, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and do a reading sprint for 30 minutes. So let's go till 20 after. Read until 20. And I found this spring with a fireplace. It's very pretty. Isn't that pretty? Oh, all right. Yes, everyone who prays, please pray for Stephanie's husband. Let's see. Hello, Jenna. Welcome. I'm reading the 2nd book in a series, The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. Oof, not loving it. Yeah, switch it up. Come back to it maybe at a different time. Yeah, write it out. That's what I do sometimes too. Yep. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to start that. Happy reading, everyone. Almost 30 minutes. We'll see you in a bit. Sorry, friends. I'm a little bit late. Hold on. Pause. Okay. I was filming my April wrap up. I thought I could get it done in the time, and I closely did. I was just a couple minutes late. Apologize. But I got that done, filmed, did my thumbnail. Well, I didn't like create the thumbnail, but I took a picture for the thumbnail. And now I can cross that off my list and get going with other things. So how did that sprint go for everybody? Let me take this off. I would love to hear how it went for you. Yeah, let me know. Yes, thank you, Susan, for praying as well. I like to watch reading vlogs on YouTube when I need reading motivation. Also, watching TBR. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a great idea, Katie. Watching new release book videos also gets you excited to read. Love. Yay for Jenny. Green. We are green, I think. Now I'm questioning that. I'm pretty sure we're green. I live in Minnesota. We'll be there in Minneapolis. Woo woo. Teresa, did you fill out the little Google form? Because that's how we will get. I'll get everybody's email from there to let you know specific details. Let me turn my phone off. So yeah, fill out that form. I'm excited. Yay. Murder by Cheesecake. Oh, I can't get a hold of that one right now. The hold is too long in my library, so I won't be able to read it for the Mystery and Mayhem readathon, but I do want to read it because it looks really cute. Yes, I hope so too. Just join the sprints. Hey, Megan. Finished Shatterproof today, and I'm not sure what book to finish next. That's always exciting to get to decide. Making dinner and enjoying a hailstorm. Oh, my lands. Well, I hope the hail isn't too bad. Hello, Lucina. Just popping in to say hi. Always missing your sprints because my new job means I have to get up at 5 a.m. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Yikes. That's really early. Just finished David Copperfield. Needed something requiring less thinking, so I picked up Secret Lives of Booksellers. I'm enjoying that one too. That's one of my nonfiction. I've got some nonfiction going right here. 3, 4. No, that's my journal on top. I'm like, why is there 4? No, I have 3 nonfiction going right now, and that is one of them. And I also am really enjoying it. I went to the DMV on Friday to get my real ID stuff started. And I brought that with me. And so I read that while I was waiting in line and while I was waiting for my number to be called. Basically got an hour and a half of reading in. So it was great. 3/4 through The Huntress, but just can't read anymore. Secret Lives of Booksellers is good. Joining late, have about 120 pages in Illuminae. Trying to finish tonight. Go, go, go. Mute me and just keep going, Emily. You got it. Just joining reading The Nightingale tonight. I love it. Are you reading that with Sarah and Lindsay? Decided to watch Call the Midwife. I love Call the Midwife. I haven't seen that in so long. I should start again and just like watch the whole thing. It's so cute. Katie, I hope you're enjoying it. Reading Starling House. Nice. Made good progress in the 3rd. Gilmore Girl. Really enjoying Kelly Bishop's storytelling style. Love that for you. Was busy fighting with your printer. Grr. Nice. Read 14 pages of women talking, got to page 46. Also listening to the audio while reading. I never do that. I know a lot of people really love to tandem read. Occasionally, if I'm reading a book in verse, I will do that because I like to see the poetry while I'm listening to it. But if I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm almost always doing happy color, diamond painting, putting laundry away, doing the dishes. Like I'm almost always doing something else, not sitting and reading at the same time. Made it to chapter 13, page 192. Nicole is in the house. Joined during the sprint reading Moby Dick. Good gracious. God bless you. Read 4 chapters. I'm highly enjoying the cozy mystery vibes. Nice, Cat. Hello to the friends. Just finished Codename Verity on audio. Now back to reading Fractured by Karen Slaughter. Only 100 pages left. My goodness, Amy. heavy books there. Hi, Melissa. Women Talking was the basis for the movie. Yeah. Wrote the script. Okay. Interesting. So close to finishing. Next sprint, I will start Out of My Heart. Oh, love it. Got the groceries. Headed home. There's reading in my near future. I love it. Well done. Third of the way into it, starting to really hook me. She is such a defiant lady. Love it. Only read one chapter, but I stopped early to watch the announcement video. Nice. Yes, it's green. Thank you, Jenny. I couldn't remember exactly. Got to 62 complete and took out the garbage. Oof, I should probably do that too. Filled out the form. Thank you, Teresa. I need to check it. Maybe I'll do that next sprint too. I just keep adding to my list instead of crossing things off. Reading The Nightingale, I can focus on it now that I finished a couple other books. Sweet. Read 19 pages. Read 10 pages, got half of a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle disassembled. Nice. 16 pages more of Lonesome Dove. Something big just happened. Oh, man. Yikes. Ended up reading my library book so I can hopefully return it soon. It's The Bill of Obligations, Habits for Good Citizenship. Interesting. Reading The Nightingale for the rest of the evening. 22 pages of The Dressmakers of London while my dinner was cooking. Nice. My book is in the car and I wasn't up to running out in the rain, so I listened to the audiobook of The Story She Left Behind. Libby, I feel that so many times. If it's raining, you've got other options. Oh, man. Finished Murder by Cheesecake today and loved it. Hope you could pick it up. I think I put it on hold at my library, so who knows when it'll come in, but I'm not paying on, I don't have Audible anyway, but I think I have 2 credits left on Audible, but I'm not using it on that. I will wait and decide what I'm going to use it for. I could read it through Hoopla ebook on my phone, but we'll see. Started Leva at last today. Nice. Katie's also, been watching Call the Midwife. Where did my drink go? Listen to this productive sprint. Nicole read a chapter, made tea, changed the laundry, fed the dog, and took him out. Well done. Yeah, I have it on Hoopla as well. Maybe I'll try that. Hello, Kimberly. I haven't seen you in ages. Looking forward to sprints. I'll be swapping back and forth with a few books. I'll go look at Tar. Finally made it here. Hello, Katrina. Must be grocery day. Just got mine put away. What do you got? What's on your food plan for the week, ladies who just got groceries? What are you going to be making this week? I got stuff to make pesto pasta, which is just like pasta with a jar of pesto, and some little tomatoes, which I usually have like cut in half, and little mozzarella pearls. That's it. It's like a little pasta salad, but it's great for lunches. I sometimes put salami or something in it, but I don't have any right now. So it'll just be pesto, pasta, mozzarella, and tomatoes. Oh, I should throw some basil in there. I should get some basil. And it's like caprese pesto pasta. Well, there's basil in the pesto. So there you go. Reading several things tonight. Love it, Teresa. Not very productive. Got hubby to put drops in my itchy allergy eyes. Oh, it cleared some notifications on my phone after a busy day. Sorry that the allergies are still doing you in. Just finished Something Wilder by Christina Lauren, a page turner, adventure, treasure, and second chance romance. Nice. Puzzling and finishing up Sunrise on the Reaping. Prequels are normally misses for me, but it's a prequel I didn't know that I needed. It's so good. I just talked about that in my April wrap-up too. I loved it. Changing out my work bag for tomorrow. Should have kept reading. Clearly just tossed stuff in this one. I joined Tar, read chapter 1, and looked at merch. Not sure what I'm going to get because I want it all. Man, the bookmarks are beautiful. She sent them to us as hosts, so I got like all of them, I think. They're so pretty. So I should show you them in person. I'll go get them from the other room during the sprint. They're really pretty. Chantel has this month themed favorite, debating between The Princess by Lori Wick or Paradise War by Stephen Lawhead. I've read some Lori Wick. I've not yet read Stephen Lawhead. I have his trilogy that has like Hook, Scarlet, and Tuck. I have that King Raven trilogy, I think, but I haven't read it yet. Hello, Meg. Currently reading The Curse of the Fae Library by D.M. Fike. I might switch to start Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez or continue reading The Heaven Earth Grocery Store. Well, those are some great choices. I like snack plates for lunch. Beef stick, cheese, apples, carrots. Might throw in pickles in the meal too. Love it. Except the pickles. I don't like pickles. I'm going to make beef nachos tomorrow for Cinco de Mayo. Nice. I have some chicken empanadas that I might make tomorrow night. I went to Mexican-ish. I mean, it was called Killadillas. It's not really Mexican, but we had chips and queso and a quesadilla. My quesadilla was so good. I just finished it for dinner. I went out for lunch after church. It was not quite Cinco de Mayo, but that's okay. David Copperfield is your favorite, chickens. Wow. I bought the team bookmarks and the sticker. I'm a big girl, so the shirts are never in my size. Team Lore Keepers here. Yeah, tricky. I have so many t-shirts. I just took a ton. I was so proud of myself. I just took a load to the thrift store yesterday. And I went through my closet and just like took a ton of t-shirts that I've been saving until I get smaller again. Like, it's from the camp that I worked at and some other things. I'm like, I did save a few because I am getting smaller again. And hopefully I can fit them by the end of summer. That's the goal. I have like 3 or 4 bookish ones that I really like. So we'll see. My daughter found a chicken crock pot recipe she wants to make, so that was in the grocery order. Nice. Hood is a Celtic twist on Robin Hood. Yeah, I knew that. I'm excited to try it one of these days. Chicken, egg, tuna salad, and crackers. Yeah, I also over the weekend bought a rotisserie chicken, and I just deboned, like just shredded all the chicken. I didn't shred it all, but I deboned it and put half of it in the freezer. And then I will make some chicken salad this week for lunches as well. Sunrise on the Reaping on hold at the library, but decided I couldn't wait, so I bought it, but I don't think I can handle it right after the Nightingale, but soon. I love it. I have a ton of t-shirts. Girl, same. I have so many t-shirts. I can't possibly wear them all, but it's fine. It's fine. Did I bring a whole load to the thrift store and come back home with 5 more shirts? Yes, I did. I forgot to go wash my hands. I got to go get that ink off. Yikes. Yeah, way too many school t-shirts. All right. Well, let's dive right back into another sprint. It's 35. Let's go till 5 after. Do I not have a 5 after? Oh, my word. Read until 5. Beth is reading The Lost Coast by Jonathan and Jesse Kellerman. Nice. All right, everybody. I will see you back here in about 30. I'm going to go wash my hands and put my laundry away. See if I can get a couple more things knocked off my list. Happy reading or working or doing whatever you're doing. Came back right on time that time. Come on back, everybody. How did that sprint go for you? I got my clothes put away. I washed the ink off my hands, and I got up to 57, 58%, 57% in this book, the Busybody Book Club. The fiance needs a swift kick in the rear. He's making me so mad. It's really his mom that's the problem, but he's not being helpful in the situation at all. He's making me so mad. How did everybody else do? Reading The Lost Coast by Jonathan and Jessica Kellerman. I think I read that one. The rotisserie chicken carcass to make soup. The seasoning on the bird makes it delicious. Add some of the chicken you took off back into your soup. Freeze the extra soup. Delicious. Good plan, except I already put it in the trash. Next time. Just hopped on. Hi, Nicole. Reading My Penguin Year, Life Among the Emperors, a memoir of a wildlife photographer. That sounds cool. TV show is over. Now I'm reading. Off to dinner. Hope to be back soon. Enjoy yourself, Melissa. Got to page 59. Read 2.5 chapters and then took a cookie break. Love it. Walked the doggos. Graded this sprint, but ready to read for the next one. Jen finished her book. Yay! 7 pages left for Emily. Still planning. Ashley, you got this. Did some reading. Got some blueberries and Cool Whip for dessert. Ooh, that sounds good, Amy. My sister called, so I ended up talking to her the whole time. That's okay. That is okay. Groceries are put away, and now happily munching on some broccoli with vegan creamy dill dressing dip. Can't wait to start reading. Look at you guys and your healthy snacks this evening. I love it. Teresa's working on a 300-piece puzzle. 10% further for Shayna. 39 pages left. Yay for another finish tonight soon. I just got to the reveal and the only one left. I need to finish the next sprint. Oh, man. 24 pages in that sprint. Just finished the Dutch house. Yay. Made it to 267. Hoping to get to 300 tonight. Good luck. Time to put on my PJs. Got to 148. Read 20 pages. Nice. Finished your book. Just meh. That's a bummer. I always hate that. Katie got ready for bed. Still watching baseball. Read 2 chapters and folded a load of laundry. 22 pages of The Mother by Pearl S. Buck. Printed mini photos and book photos for your journals. Had some pie. Washed those dishes. Set up 2 journal spreads. Finished one of them. Holy moly. That was productive for you. Put supper away and decided to read The Inheritance Game. Nice. Got laundry switched, another load in. Started looking through the new first reads options because there was only a few minutes left in the sprint. I didn't really look at them carefully. Let me know if you find anything good. Got to page 155, scheduling a pedicure with a friend for Mother's Day. Oh, that's fun. I told myself I had to lose a couple more pounds before getting a pedicure, but my cousin's getting married next Saturday, and I want to have my toes done for then. And I'm not quite at the goal that I set myself, but I will be there soon. So I have something fun. I was helping out, like I said, this weekend at my library book sale. I'm a friend of the library for the Richmond public libraries. I guess it's mainly for the main branch, but anyways, they have their book sale twice a year, and because I'm one of the friends, I volunteer to help out at it. So Friday and Saturday I helped out, and it was so much fun. But on Friday, the 2 of the people who work, the owner and one of the workers from one of the bookstores that I went to on my indie bookstore day crawl, they came to get to shop for themselves and for the store. And so they were telling me about this event that's happening at another one of the bookstores on tomorrow night. So I am going. I signed up to go. I'm going to go hear Simon Van Buie. There's his name, Simon Van Buie, who wrote Sipsworth, which is one of my favorite reads from last year. So I'm going to have him sign both. I have the ARC that was sent to me. I'm going to have him sign that for me, personalized. And then this is the finished copy that I found at a thrift store. It's in perfect condition, and I'm going to be giving this away later this month to someone in my Patreon. I don't know who it's going to be because it's not going to happen till later in the month, but I'm going to have this one just signed more generally because I don't have a name yet. So I'm going to have them sign this so it'll be a signed copy to give away to my patrons. If you've ever considered joining my Patreon, now is a fun time because this is the 3rd year in a row that I do Everyday May, and I post something. I try to post something every day in the month of May. So there's a lot going on over there right now, which is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And today was May the 4th be with you. And I had a giveaway, Sunday surprise giveaway for 4 people. Got a bookshop.org gift card. So that was kind of fun. And yeah, got to just have a lot of things planned, which is cool. The other thing that I went in the other room to get to show you is these bookmarks from the amazing readathon. It's hard to see. They are foiled, so they're very shimmery. This part is shimmery, and then this is like a little portal. And then the back is just like space. And then there's this one, which is, I think, the lore finders. The tree, like naturey one. I forget all the names. And there's this one, purpley kind of color. And then this is the blue one with the space, and then the green. Under the sea, kind of piratey vibes. They're so pretty, and they're buttery, like the whatever kind of paper is used is very nice. It's very buttery. Yeah, they're really, really pretty. It's a little bit different this year. You have to watch her announcement video, Bree at 4 Paws in a Book. It's a little bit different than in past years, but I like that she's changing it up a bit. They're beautiful. I love them all. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Here we go. Lindsay joined in during the sprint, working on Anne of Windy Poplars, made it to 86%. Love that for you. Jennifer didn't read, watched the announcement, and looking into it. I may box you tomorrow about it. I have a couple questions. No problemo. Hello, Elena. Reading Primetime Romance, 75% in. Nice. Want my toes done for my trip? Jennifer, oh my gosh, your trip is coming up so soon too. Very exciting. Kayla, hello. Welcome. I'm going to be reading the graphic novel called Full of Myself. Fun. Hello, Dolores. I know. I just got to buckle down. I've not been very good, honestly, the last couple of days, weeks, the last 2 weeks since my mom was here. I've not been eating as healthy. I'm still doing intermittent fasting, but I've just not been eating as healthy. Definitely had more sweets than I've been having, so I need to rein that back in, and I'll be fine if I can do that. Reading Powerless tonight. So good. No healthy snacks for me. We had pancakes for dinner. I love it. Have it dedicated to one of your jammers. That could be fun. The bookmarks are stunning. Lore Keepers. That's the name of it. You can see the shimmer. Love them all. You may have just convinced me to get the bookmarks. I wasn't going to. They are very pretty, especially for fantasy readers. I feel like they definitely have fantasy sci-fi vibes to them, like magic kind of vibe. I don't know. They're really cool. Yeah, I think I like this one. I love a tree. Like, I love this tree so much. And it's like a wood grain on the back of this one instead of space. Oh, it's really pretty. Yeah, I like them a lot. Almost to the halfway point in Sunrise on the Reaping. They're almost about to enter the arena. Oh man, it's just so sad. Yeah, they are very pretty. I am one of the hosts of the Pathfinders, the non-competitive team. So I am not, I don't have to record points or anything like that. I'm just in it for the fun of it. Yes, Emily can help with any questions you might have as well. Finished my book, 600 pages in 24 hours. Amazing. Holy moly. That's crazy. Yay, Laura. I'm so excited you're reading Anne. Oh, she's a forever favorite. Oh, is that what team you're on? Lore Keepers. Gotcha. We had nachos for dinner. Oh, yeah. Did I keep saying the wrong thing? I don't know. We had nachos for dinner. Nothing healthy here tonight. Seriously. Decided to start Leva at last. Love. Reading the women and stopped halfway. Like stopped to DNF or stopped just for the moment to read something else? Love it. Awesome. I am going to go put on a comfy shirt and do a little bit of yoga during this sprint because I need to stretch out my back and get the rest of my minutes in for the day. And get ready to hold an 8-month-old baby who is not a tiny little thing. At church today, a lady came who had just had a baby, 7 weeks old, the baby was. And so after I was done with worship, I came upstairs and she was walking him out in the lobby. I was like, do you let other people hold him right now? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm happy to hold him for a little bit. And so she gave him to me and I was like, all right, go sit down. I got him. Like, just go enjoy church. So I held the baby for the rest of the service. And it was he was so little, tiny. He was very sweet and he was fighting sleep, but I got him to sleep because I'm a baby whisperer. Yeah, it was very sweet. But I also was like, as I was holding him, I'm like, oh, I can really feel my back. I need to do some stretching. So yoga it is for me during this sprint. And then I'll continue reading the Busy Body Book Club because I'm really liking it. Stopped midway. Yeah. Gotcha. All reading the favorites, just popping in for a little bit. Nice. I think that might be my next audiobook because I share some of my Libby accounts I share with Amanda from On the Middle Shelf, and it just came in. So I might listen to that too because I've heard that is the one that you will power through because it's very drama filled. I'm excited to try it. Grandson is 7 weeks and he feels so tiny still, for sure. I just do 45 minutes a day. I lowered it from 60. I did 60 minutes a day when I was doing my 75-day challenge, but I lowered it to 45. In general, during the week, Monday through, I try to do 4 to 5 days a week of AM morning, wake right up, do a workout video. And I do Grow with Joe or Improved Health are the two people that I use for the most part. I'm trying to find some others, but I don't really do the research. So if I hear from someone else of another one that they like. So I do that for 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes with weights. I try to get some weights in there. And then during the day, I take the baby for a walk on work days, or I go for a walk for my second, like to get the rest of the minutes that I need. Except on Tuesdays, I play volleyball. So I don't have to go for a walk on Tuesdays, except I do. I still take the baby for a walk. If it's nice enough, we're going for a walk. But yeah, so that's the plan usually. Workout video in the morning and then a walk later in the day. And that usually gets me my 45 minutes total. Or, it usually gets me much more than that, but that's the official plan. There's nothing official about it. I didn't do any reading. That's all right. Watching Corner Gas. Is that a show? I never heard of that. Reading The Devil's Advocate. Nice. All right. It is 20, 30, 40, 50. So let's read until 50. I don't have a 50. I need to make one. $50. Oops. Edit. Scroll. Save. Okay. Now I've got one. Read till 50. You're welcome. I never heard of that show. Corner Gas. Fun. All right. Happy reading, everyone. I'm going to probably stop my camera so that I can do some yoga and stretch my back a little bit. Let me turn the sound on. See you back. All right, all right. Come on back, everyone. How did that sprint go for you? There we go. I saw a couple new people popping in. I love it. Let me get this hair out of my face. I did put a t-shirt on and did a little bit of yoga. And I feel very good. I feel very stretched out. I'm not sure what's going on here. I also have my window open here. Actually, I should shut it because I think it's time to shut the window. But I heard some drama going on outside. Some shouting. I don't know what's going on in my neighborhood, but there was some shouting. I didn't read any of that sprint because I just did like a 20-minute. Changed my clothes and did a 20-minute yoga, and then I just sent a Voxer message about some stuff to some people. Oh, golly. So how did you guys do that sprint? Enjoying this reading sprint community. Don't feel lonely reading. I love that, Kate. I love it so much. Corner Gas is a Canadian sitcom. It ran for 6 seasons. It takes place in the made-up town of Dog River, Saskatchewan. Fun. Cute and cozy sounds wonderful. I wonder if that's streaming anywhere. It's the best. I love it. Hello, Sarah. Late to the party. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm trying to decide between The Favorites and Vera Wang's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers as my next read. You know I'm going to pick Vera Wang because I love her, but I have heard that The Favorites is very drama-filled and propulsive. So if you need something that's like fast-paced and just lots of drama, maybe The Favorites. I mean, Vera Wang's, I wouldn't say that it's slow-paced. It's just quieter. Not as like, I mean, it has drama too. Let's not kid around. It's more comedic though at times. Hi, Suzanne. Also coming in late, was laminating a ton of stuff for the day home. Now I'm going to relax and start reading When the World Fell Silent. Nice. Yay. Just finished your book with a minute left. So good. And so many questions unanswered. Oh man. I like a good ambiguous ending. Oh, that's a good question. Do you guys like an ambiguous ending or no? Not me. Tie it up with a big red bow, please. I'm happy. I'm happy to have answers to all my questions. 70% through, edge of your seat, excitement, love. Had and cleaned up dinner, worked on an online puzzle, fun. Third of the way, oh, excuse me. Oh, we're getting to that point of the night where I'm getting tired. Third of the way through The Kremlin Conspiracy. Drama from the neighbors equals free entertainment. I know. I couldn't hear exactly what was going on. I was trying to focus on my breathing because I was doing yoga. Browsing book outlet, fun. Loving the Nightingale. Is it your first time reading it, Liz? It's so good. 21% for Susan. Meg read a bit of The Cursed Fae Library, watched a YouTube video. Now I'm watching a storm chaser in Texas on YouTube while reading. I don't like to chase storms, but I like to watch other people chase. This is another good question. What is your Meg said her sidebar YouTube watching is storm chasing, right? I get sucked into tiny home living, like people walking, giving tours of their tiny homes. That's like a sidebar. When I'm not watching BookTube, I will get sucked into tiny home life or like small apartment spaces or people showing their homes, small ones. On Tubi. Okay. Been lurking. Welcome. I'm glad you're here, Talonda. Read 10 pages of 6 Days in Bombay. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you're liking that. Kim is moving my way through Remarkably Bright Creatures. I have book club on Thursday to discuss it. Good luck getting that finished. Sunrise on the Reaping. It's so good. Going to read Conclave during the next sprint. Fun. Just got done with a birthday party. Hi, Kelly. I saw your Voxer. I just haven't listened to it yet. Yes. How far are you in, Liz? Started Out of My Heart. Nice. Need to do more stretching or yoga. I've been walking, but want to add some strength and stretching. Yeah, strength is so good for you, friends. Like doing strength exercises, like you're not going to bulk up. Don't worry. But it's so good for your overall health to do strength. training of some sort. Push yourself in that way. You burn more fat in the long run. You burn more calories. Like, your muscles are so helpful. You increase mobility. Yeah, it's so good for you. I'll still be here to the end, but might not chat. No worries, Christy. Phone is dying, so putting it on a charger and watching the sprints on my TV. Now we're big. Now we're famous. Oh my gosh. Lena loves an ambiguous ending. I mean, I won't not read a book if I know it has one, but I don't love it in general. 40 pages left of their ebook pages. I'm not sure actually, but I have 4 chapters. I prefer not to have an ambiguous ending. Same. No ambiguous endings for Jeannie. Team Big Red Bow. I love it, Tracy. I need the big red bow too. I'm a big fan of an epilogue, right? Tell me where they are 5 years from now. I want to know that everything is going to end up okay. I don't care if it's not realistic. I just want it wrapped up. I've liked both. I mean, I have too. I have enjoyed books that are a little more ambiguous, but I do prefer a bow. I only worked on my crochet project. That's totally fine. Next sprint, I'm going back to powerless. I love tiny homes. I feel like when I watch them, I'm like, I would love this. But then I'm like, no, I wouldn't. I've got too much stuff. Oh my word, even watching Sarah's Nightstand, she just did a reset video recently, and I watched it this morning or yesterday. She like cleaned out her closet and her drawer. I'm like, I have easily quadruple the amount of shoes she has. Like, I have so much stuff that is just accumulated. I also don't move nearly as often as they have had to because of her husband being in the military. But I just have a lot of crap. And so I watched that. And then as I was getting a bag ready to take to the thrift store, I'm like, put it in the bag, get rid of it. But I don't know that I could ever actually live in a tiny home, but I like the idea of it, I think. Dozing off at the end of the sprint. Sometimes like an ambiguous endings. Depends on how the author has set it up. Yeah. The first time, my first Kristen Hanna was The Women. At least that's the first time claiming. I was not a fan of her Christmas book either. It was so bad. Comfort and Joy. I don't like it. Tiny homes and people looking for apartments in big cities. Yes, I enjoy that too, Kelly. I love tiny homes. We're in the same like circles of what YouTube feeds us. Van life. Yes, Christy, same. I don't actually watch them travel, but I love to see their vans. I just watched one this morning. Sucked into watching a whole season of Tiny Home Living and binge watched the season within a week on the TV. I love it. Y'all are my people. Declutter videos. I need to watch some more declutter videos. That would help me to stay motivated in that area. Birds talking videos. I don't know what that is. Like parrots, like actual birds talking, or people voicing over. I don't know. Speed jigsaw puzzling competitions. That is so niche. I love it, Jeannie. Cooking videos. I have not gotten into watching people do cooking, but I love that. Love the idea. Right? Like, I can't imagine having to declutter my books enough to live in a tiny home. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Retro recipes, like Depression era cooking. Have you seen the guy? What's his name? He's so funny. There's some dude that does that. He's fun. I have seen him a couple times. Quilting videos, crime cases, Bates and Duggar kids used to be reality shows. Yeah. But many of them now have YouTubes as grown-ups. Interesting. Travel YouTube. That would be cool. Watching people see where they go. Strength training versus cardio and menopause is huge. So true. If you have to pick, lift weights. If you have a choice between one or the other, go for a walk and lift weights. Don't worry about running for 45 minutes or a heavy duty cardio. Yeah. I'm having a hard time putting it down, the Nightingale. Good. Enjoy watching home makeovers, house tours. Yes, I love a home makeover. The international ones are cool to see as well. Nice. I like my endings to be complete, not ambiguous. Just starting Great Big Beautiful Life. Fun. Always big and famous. You just usually get 2 views because I chat from the phone and watch on TV. Ah, nice. I love it. Ambiguous endings are enjoyable for me, especially in dystopian or similar books. It feels like those genres are supposed to have unanswered questions. I know, and I hate it. But I also kind of love it. Like The Giver, to me, has a somewhat ambiguous ending. You could interpret it multiple ways. The Giver is a middle grade book, so I don't know if you've all read it, but it's fantastic. It's such a good book. But the ending makes me batty. And like, just tell me. They get on the sled. Where are they going? Who is that? A house down there? Whose house is that? The ending makes me crazy. And I tried to say that without being spoilery. Books are a hideaway from reality, so I need a clean and complete ending. Same, Laura. I love that. I have to have the story wrap up. Thriller, horror, love ambiguous, but something contemporary or lit fic. I want the bow. Nice. I couldn't do a tiny home because of the books and craft stuff. There would be nowhere for me to sleep with all my hobbies. Problem with tiny homes, they have too many lofts and the stairs to them are so steep and my knees say, no, that's a no-go. It's true. I'd love this. Oh, wait, I have way too much stuff. Right? It was tiny homes before van life, but I enjoy seeing the travel part. Yeah, I've watched the van people, but only just the tours of their homes, not them actually traveling. I need to get into like the travel side of things. Have their home with them, whether a van, a camper, or something similar. Yeah. If I'm okay with ambiguous. Oh, it depends on the story. Some I need closure. Others I'm okay with characters or plot in limbo. For example, I, for a long time, would not read Wives and Daughters by Elizabeth Gaskell because she passed away before she finished the book. Like, she died. For a long time, I would not read the book because I'm like, I'm not reading the book. There's no ending. But I was told by some people and was convinced that it would be okay, that I would feel okay with how it ended. And I actually was okay with how it ended. And I'm glad that I read it because I really liked it. So if you've been holding off on Wives and Daughters because you don't think there's an ending, you'll be okay. Oh, Michelle, hi. Too much story wrap up is not my preference. Yeah, you like a little bit more ambiguous. Heading to bed. Good night, Jennifer. I'm signed up as a Pathfinder. Woo woo. I'm not picking my books yet. It's only May 5th, 4th, whatever. I have until the end of the month. Thanks for announcing it. I'm glad that you're going to give it a go. That's fun. We're traveling next week. I've rented a tiny home instead of a hotel room. Cool. That's a good idea, Kathleen. Like, do it for vacation, but not everyday life. Yeah. Michelle just went from 1,400 square feet to 700 square feet. Decluttered like crazy. Wow. Like, you did it. That's amazing, but so difficult. Beaker Beak and Greenbird Brigade. Just search for Beaker and Tinkerbell. Also search Talking Bird Hamlet. They are Indian ringneck parrots and adorable. Interesting. I don't know that would be my thing, but fun. I love it. Just finished researching and writing an article for publication. Wonderful, Christine. What's the article about? I don't have a TV, but I rock the YouTube. What? Go, Rhonda. I like the house reno shows and the baking challenges. Nice. Creative shows like Artist of the Year, Pottery Throwdown, etc. I love Vocal Coach React videos too. That's so true. I do get sucked into those for sure. The science behind the singing and what the coach responds to. I love those. Kara and Nate is my favorite travel van life, worldwide travel and unique experiences, followed by Nikki Deventhal. All right. Where'd my phone go? Here it is. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that because I don't feel like writing it out. So I can look it up later. This is called End of the Day Laziness. Read and got ready for bed. Good, Amy. Watch Cold Case Files while I get ready for work. I like to see people have answers to questions they've had for sometimes even decades. Wow. The Giver is a series, but the other books, I don't know. I don't feel like they're direct sequels, but they could be. It's been a really, really long time since I've read that series. I just know that The Giver I like, and the other ones were just like, whatever. It could be that it gets answered. There are 3 other ones, so there's 4 altogether. Too many tornadoes around here for a tiny home. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Otherwise, I'd have one for me and one for a library. There you go. That's the solution right there. You just have 2 tiny homes on the same lot. A little outdoor area in the middle. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. I'm in. I mean, not I'm in with you guys. I'm going to do that for myself. Yes, I think that's so interesting. I first read it in my children's lit class when I was in college, way back in the day, in the 90s. Gathering Blue, Messenger, and then Sun. Yeah. Yeah, they're all that's right. They're all very different. That's what I remember about it, Katie. I live in Central Illinois. Tiny homes and tornado mornings do not mix. The article is about collaborative learning activities and online courses. Oh, that's cool. Kara and Nate are an awesome channel. Good to know. Oh, sorry, Jesse. Welcome. We're going to do another sprint. Don't worry. Probably the next one will be the last one, though. I love Nikki Deventhal, too. Maybe also just Rowan. Okay. Let me take a picture of that, too. I'll look those up later. I love all of Kara and Nate's travel videos. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Christina. That's probably better than me remembering to check my photos. I was hunkered down in my new tiny hallway with the dog and cat last night because of storms. Oh, no. In Georgia, you had storms. I guess it rained here, but I don't remember hearing thunder and lightning, at least not before I fell asleep. We were supposed to get storms, but I didn't hear bad storms. Good night, Amy. Thank you for hanging out. All right, let's do our last sprint, and we'll go till 40. Last sprint. Here we go. Read till 40, and then we'll get on and say goodnight so that I can be in bed before 11. That is the plan. That is the plan. I'm going to go back to reading, though, this sprint, because I think I did everything that was on my list. I might answer a few comments or check in on Patreon a little bit real quick. I did my Duolingo today. I don't have to do that. So I'm going to do a couple computer things, and then I'm going to read. I'm really loving Busybody Book Club. It's fun, fun, fun. All right. Are you going to stop doing sprints? I hope not. I really enjoy them, but we are going to stop for the evening after this sprint. I have too many books and craft supplies and jigsaw puzzles and. Got you. Oof, still haven't recovered. Yikes. An hour west. Oh, my word. I just finished reading The Spy Mistress, and I know I'm trying to decide what to read next. I think I'm going to try Dragonfly. That's so funny. I think I DNF'd. I know that I DNF'd Dragonfly. I think I just unhauled Spy Mistress. I don't know if I even tried it, but hopefully you love it, Jesse. I know Lindsay loves Dragonfly, but I couldn't get into it. Jonah doesn't show up until the last book. I forgot about that. Thanks, Nicole. All right, everybody. Happy reading or doing what you need to do. I will see you back here at 20 till half an hour or so. All right, friends. I just got to a good part in this book. Oh my goodness. I think something big is about to be revealed, and I don't know what it is. I'm going to read for a little bit in bed, but thankfully I fall asleep pretty quickly when I'm reading my Kindle, so I'll try to just get to the end of the chapter or something because I'm mid-chapter right now. Oh my word, how many percentage am I in? Oh, 66%. I did pretty good today. I started at like 46%, something like that. So I did pretty good. It says I have an hour and 29 minutes left in the book. Definitely not going to finish it tonight, but I will finish it tomorrow. How did you guys do? Did you get any more finishes tonight? Whoa, I missed a lot of chat. Emily went to bed. Danny popped in to say goodnight or hello. Good night, Kathleen. You're probably long gone. Thanks for a lovely night in my favorite corner of the internet. I love it. Libby headed to bed as well. Hi, Kat. Oh my goodness, it's your first time reading Kristen Hannah. That's exciting. I hope you like The Nightingale. It is very sad. Lots of tears. Yeah, it's also very good. Agreed. Great Alone, Four Winds and the Women, and they're also all very good. I've read all those as well. Yes, it is pretty sad. Thanks, Fawn, for hanging out tonight throughout May. Yep. I love it. Excuse me. Nicole headed to bed as well a couple minutes ago. Thanks for hanging out, Nicole. I'm reading The Nightingale with Lindsay and Sarah too. It's been a while. I might try to reread it this month. Will I have time for it? I don't know. I think when I read it the first time, I read it in print because I wasn't big into audiobooks. So maybe I'll try to get the audiobook this month. I don't know. Made it to chapter 8 of your cozy mystery. A lot of great humor, fun, by book or by crook. Oh yeah, that's what you're reading. Love it. Might also want to reread All the Light We Cannot See. Love. Thanks for the sprints. Have a great week. Read to 168 in the Kremlin conspiracy. As usual, the story is getting action-packed with the White House being invaded by unknown people. And the main characters in the thick of the defense. Oh my word. 5 pages left. Oh my word, 5 pages, Jen. Good night. Go finish your book. I read about 10-ish pages. Thanks for hanging out, Katie. Made it to chapter 6. 76%. Not sure if you'll finish tonight or not. I know you did pretty good. Always look forward to them. Yay. So I had to rearrange the schedule. Usually I do every other weekend, but I think next weekend I'm also going to do sprints so that when I go to Minneapolis, it will be a vlogging weekend because I will not be able to do sprints in 2 weeks. So I'm thinking I'm going to do sprint, vlog this month. Instead of every other. So we will have sprints again next Sunday night as well. Ended up reading Sunrise on the Reaping. Love it, Jennifer. Thanks for the sprints. Hope everyone has a good week. Thank you for hanging out, Kimberly. It was good to see your little face in the picture there. I miss you. Got to 76 of women talking. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for hanging out, Kelly. Just finished a book of prayers and poetry tonight too. Oh, cool. That is a nice way to end the evening. I love that. Headed to bed. Good night, Kat. Finally doing a little reading. 1 page of chapter 3 left. Whisper. Thanks for the sprints. Good, Christy. Got to 46 in my book today. 46%. Thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Read the first 2 chapters of Dragonfly. Thanks, Judy, for being here. And Molly, I'm so glad it went well for you. Enjoyed my tri-chapter chapters. Sipsworth, Maisie Dobbs, and Ascension, and First Ladies. Maisie Dobbs gets dibs. Yeah, I enjoy Maisie Dobbs a lot. Oh man, that new edition of The Nightingale is gorgeous. Yeah, it's really pretty. Enjoy them and keeps me grabbing for another book to read. I love it. Always love finishing the weekend. Have a great week, you too, Jennifer. 90%. You made such good progress. Should finish it tomorrow, unless I stay up half the night to keep reading. Ah, I hope you enjoy the ending of it. 2 hours from finishing my book. Had a great time. Headed to bed. Good night, Tracy. Listen, I'm gonna go back and start at the beginning. I love it, Jesse. Thanks for the sprints. Melanie, I'm glad you hung out tonight. Good night, Meg. I know. Sorry, Kat. You came a little bit late today, but that's totally fine. Hope you enjoy the rest of your book. Woo woo. You finished. Yay. See you guys next week then. New edition of The Nightingale is gorgeous. In Canada, it's almost $50. Oh my word. Yeah, I'm not like going to buy it probably, but it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, friends, we lost a lot of people lately, and that's totally fine. Have a wonderful evening and a great week, and I will see you next Sunday night. Bye. I didn't click end.